Assalamu alaikum friend, this is Sajid Mughal and we are learning UML diagrams. My last tutorial was about ERD diagram and my today's tutorial I'm going to show you that how you can create sequence diagram using MS Word. You don't need to require any kind of software. You just create sequence diagram using MS Word. First I want to show you that what is sequence diagram. What is sequence diagram? Is right over here that a sequence diagram is an interaction diagram that shows how process operate with one another and in what order. It is a construct of message sequence chart. A sequence diagram shows object interactions arranged in time sequence. In a simply way, if we define the sequence diagram, it is the sequence of steps which a user performed. In my case, I'm going to show you that how you can create a sequence diagram in case of login page. There are three use cases. Okay, always sequence diagram is always drawn on use cases. There are three use cases: login use. A user can log in. A user can register himself or herself in application or in a web-based application or desktop application, and the admin can view the user reports. There are three use cases in my case. So I will show you that how you can create login use case diagram by using this concept. You can draw register and user report. So let's start our work and open up a Word document, and right over here go to insert and shape. I'm gonna show that this is user. Right click and add text user. Okay, I want to give heading name login. This is login use case diagram, sequence diagram. Okay, this is our user, and I want to landscape. This is our user, and draw a line, insert, okay. If you think that this is not straight, you can do it like this. Go to insert, draw the line by pressing down the shift key. It will be straight. Okay, this is our user, and user wants to interact with system. This is our system. I want to say this is login page. This is a login page from where user will interact with the system. And okay, copy, paste. I want to dashes. Select. Okay, go to insert. This is our process, and we can color this with whichever you want. This is our login page. I want to select this all by control and okay, paste it. This is our login page. This is our, you can say, controller or validator, which will validate the data. And third one is, I want to say this DB, database. Okay, and another I have already copied, just paste it here and named it as main page. Main page or okay, main. Named it main. And first user will send the information to login page, and we want to display a message over here. You can use, I want to use over here textbook, and simple textbook, and right over here press login and enter. information. First of all, user will press you can order send to back, and I want to no, just copy this, paste it. First the user will send an information. First user will press login and enter information. User will enter this information and send to the page, will send this information to controller. Controller will validate the data. You can write it like this. Data will from login page will goes to controller. Controller will validate the data. If the data is correct, if there are some errors, or you can say exception, if there is some exception, it will return this exception. Here it will, this is message only displayed to user. Okay, user will set the and controller will check the exception. If there is some exception, it will return the exception. Otherwise, the data, correct data will be sent to the correct data will this exception will be come from DB after validation. Okay, if the data is correct, it will send the information controller will send the information to DB. You can say this is data input data, and it will goes to controller, and controller will send the data to DB and confirm over here. If there is some exception, the exception will return to the login page to the user. If there is no exception, then what will happen? Then the DB will inform the controller that there is no any error. This is an internal process. It will inform the process valid data. If there is some exception, then the exception message will display to the user what you have wrong with your data, or your username is not exist, and other exceptions. If the data is correct, it will DB will inform the controller, and controller will redirect the user to the main page. Redirect to the main page, or it will, you can say that it will give the permission the user to interact with the system. In this way the login process will come to end. Hope you have got the idea from this sequence diagram. If you have any question, you can ask to me, and other two diagrams are still exist: register and user report, which you have to create. And thanks for watching. My upcoming video will about sequence, and will be about design structure diagram. Thanks for watching. Allah.